Hey everybody, welcome back to Issue Crew Movie Reviews. It's been a grip, folks. I am your host, Riley, joined, of course, by the one, the only, Random Candor. What's up, Random Candor?
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
Hey Kathy, how you doing?
No, says the man in Washington. It belongs to the poor.
So we're back. It's been a while.
No, says the man in the Vatican. It belongs to
Shut
God.
up. Shut up.
No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to everyone.
I think you belong behind bars, Kathy. I almost called you caffeinated. So such a stupid username.
Shut up.
Fucking caffeinated and decaf.
Shut up.
So dumb. Why? Why did you do that?
I like it.
First of all, why did you make a new account? Second of all, the naming convention is stupid.
What do you mean the naming convention is stupid?
The naming convention, like what you named them, the theming of it is stupid.
So anyway, we watched Tron.
Oh yeah. Tron is the movie we watched. Exactly. The movie Tron, very good film. Have I seen? Did we watch Tron? I remember the topic of watching Tron coming up while I was coming down from a lot of alcohol and weed while I was at a friend's house. I believe we did watch Tron Legacy. I do not remember anything about it though.
That's a movie that I have not watched. So do you want to tell the people here what we actually watched?
We watched Gospel Hill, a movie directed by Giancarlo Esposito. It's Giancarlo Esposito. I don't know why I keep thinking it's Juan Carlo. Giancarlo Esposito.
Yes, he's also an actor in the movie.
He is also an actor in the movie.
I want to ask you right off the bat, is this movie what you were expecting it to be?
Not at all. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but like, I didn't look into the movie at all prior, and I was not expecting such a such a strong like race driven like story.
I
And
was not I
go ahead.
wasn't either. I didn't know anything about the movie before I started it.
And you see, the thing about this movie is I don't know how much I'm going to contribute to the conversation here. I know you took a lot of notes, but I don't do that. That's not me. And this movie was very much just like an experience. Like, I'm not saying it was like boring or I didn't like it, but it just kind of like it happened. Like, it just felt like I was experiencing like life in the city of Gospel Hill. And like, there wasn't any like big events besides maybe like the speech at the end. But other than that, it was kind of just like this movie where I was experiencing life in Gospel Hill and like I got engrossed, but I don't know if there's particularly a lot of like plot aspects that I can like think of to discuss.
What did you think of the acting in this movie?
Some of it was good, some of it was not good.
There were
The teacher lady, not good.
there were only like three good actors in this movie, in my opinion.
I think Juan Carlo. I gotta stop calling him. Why do I think it's Juan Carlo? I think it's so hard. I can't get rid of the thought. Fucking Giancarlo Esposito is a very good actor. Obviously, I think I
I
really
like
can't think of any bad actors besides like the teacher lady and maybe
I thought her boyfriend was also pretty
yeah.
bad.
Also her boyfriend. I was about to say maybe the boyfriend as well. But the
Uh,
rest of these actors I think were pretty good.
I didn't like the guy that her boyfriend hires.
I liked him. I was into him. I didn't think he was a bad actor.
The only actors I think are good are Giancarlo, obviously, and the guy who plays John Malcolm and the guy who plays Jack.
Oh, by the way, real quick, I forgot about the proceedings on this show. I guess I'm gonna try to summarize the plot of this. So there's a city called
Called
Gospel
Rapture.
Hill. Yeah, oh yeah, that's the name of the city. There's a city called Gospel Hill, and some people live there, and we follow their lives, and I guess like the main like big plot is that they want to build a golf course and like kick a bunch of people out of their houses in Gospel Hill. And Sarah Malcolm, who is the wife of the son of a famous like racial rights activist, she wants to stop it, and they're gonna assassinate her about it, and that's bad, and that's the plot of the movie.
Kinda, yeah.
And Giancarlo Esposito is the villain of his own movie.
He, I guess he just likes playing the villain.
He does he plays a mean villain. He's that's kind of his typecast at this point.
Honestly, I don't blame him. If I had to play any type of like character, I would play the villain.
I mean, it's definitely an interesting role to play.
I think it's more fun to play the villain than the hero.
I mean, depends on the story, but in general, I feel like the villain probably is a very fun role.
Yeah, yeah. So I have a few notes here. Um,
Okay.
so when the movie starts, the guy is John Malcolm. He says this thing, you either, stand up and stay quiet or you lay down and stay quiet.
Huh.
You get that, right?
Yeah, you either stand up and be quiet, or you, or if you don't stand up and be quiet and you be loud, then you die and you lay down and be quiet.
Correct. Now, I really like the scene where the racist cop, sheriff, I mean, calls the police on the people outside, like the diner.
Does he call the police? I don't remember that.
I thought that was the implication.
Maybe they were implying that, but I thought it was just that like somebody called the cops to file a noise because we don't see him do it. So I thought it was just like somebody called the cops, and it's just like, oh, thank God, somebody's getting rid of him.
But I think that's a great example of like, I guess, I don't know, more realistic racism. Nobody but like psychos are going out there and saying, I hate black people, right?
I mean,
It's
yeah.
more like, just I guess crossing the street.
You see, I cross the street when there's like anybody
Okay,
in my
what?
path.
Riley.
Regardless of race, I just don't want to walk next to people.
Yeah, it's about I don't do that, and it's about like 10 times scarier when you're a woman.
I just don't want to be stopped because in my city, anybody I walk by could be some like homeless vagabond who wants to fucking shake me down for money.
A guy asked me like a 30-year-old guy asked me yesterday if I wanted a ride home.
Oh no.
I said no.
And then you accepted it, and he gave you a ride home, and he was an innocent man, and all was well.
No, no, I said no because I'm not fucking crazy. Um, I do want to say it is great for my ego when people do that.
Like, wow, I'm so pretty. They want to kidnap me.
Fuck yeah. Although I'm going to try to avoid that street now when walking to school.
Perhaps smart.
So, I
Mm-hmm.
just want to say, um, this movie basically has a Walter White but racist in it.
That's not true.
He's basically Walter White.
How? Explain to me the similarities, Kathy. I don't even
Uh,
know who we're talking about.
he has cancer.
Oh, you know what? I did make that comparison in my head too when I first watched it. But that is the only the only comparison really.
It has Giancarlo as an actor, who's the villain.
Fair enough, and there we found a second parallel. But I mean, those two characters don't really come into contact, do they?
No, I don't think they do.
Yeah,
Can we
I
talk
don't think they
about
interact at all.
can we talk about like the worst characters that I really think shouldn't be in this movie?
I don't think there's any characters that really shouldn't be in the movie. There's characters that were acted poorly, but I
I
don't think
thought
their places in the story were bad.
like the teacher and the racist cop's son.
I liked their little plot. I
I
was
thought
just
it,
it's just unfortunate that they both were shitty actors.
I thought it could have been written a lot better because the scenes with them were like pretty bad. Maybe it is just because of the bad acting, but you know,
Yeah, I think if you got some better actors in those roles, that those scenes would have felt a little better. But I don't think they were written poorly.
I thought that the guy who he hires is I didn't think he was acted well either, but I liked the scenes with him.
I mean, I thought he was acted fine. I did also like the scenes with him.
Oh yeah, also for some reason Giancarlo gets cucked in this movie.
Giancarlo does get cucked in his own film.
To be fair, he wasn't the writer
That's true. He was just the director, but yeah, he has a cheating wife.
who cheats with like
The racist cop's other son.
yeah,
Yeah.
who actually learns to do the right thing at the end of the movie.
Yeah, he was probably the more engaging of the two brothers.
He also had like an okay actor.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
But I do want to talk about the first son, the one dating the teacher. Okay, I'm gonna look up this guy's name because I'm not gonna keep calling him the son for the rest of this fucking
I
review.
believe his name is Joel.
Let's see.
Oh, you don't believe me? You have to verify.
Gospel Carol cast. Let's see. Herod.
Yeah, see, I was right, bitch.
Shut the fuck up. But oh, cool. We have Coltrane Williams as teasing boy number two.
Oh, my favorite, teasing
Yeah,
boy
that's my
number two, the
favorite
best
character.
character in the film.
But I thought I thought he had something to offer. I liked his kind of little thing with Dr. Palmer, where he was like, you know, you got to make money somehow, right?
Do Joel and Rosie, I think is the teacher's name, or something to that effect. Do they contribute to the ongoing plot, like even a little bit?
A bit, because remember, Joel is the one doing the landscaping for Dr. Palmer to make the golf course.
Okay, so yeah, I guess that it does affect it to some degree, but it feels like
And
the go ahead.
he has one scene I like, and it's the one with Lonnie. It's the one where he's like, okay, well, we're gonna get Lonnie to um you know, do all the landscaping work for this. So he's basically making somebody who lives around the area do the work for him. And I thought that was an interesting scene because it forces him to confront that he's doing a bad thing and he keeps doing it anyway. I also want to mention that uh he does have an aspect to his character that I like where he's talked with his father and his father is like very racist. So he's like, "Okay, come on, dude, cut that out."
Yeah, Joel is not like he participates in the system, like obviously, like there's the moral gray area of him working the landscaping, but like very much so, Joel is definitely not like outwardly racist and is very against his father being that way. And I like that.
Yeah.
Good guy Joel. Good man overall, I think.
Yeah, I really liked when he does the landscaping for those people and he just watches them suffer and does nothing. I thought that
Yeah,
was
that was a good part.
yeah, I
The
thought that was
really yeah,
really cool. I
very
also
cool.
really liked when Kanye West eventually like fires that worker.
I don't think Kanye West was in this film.
Remember Kanye West played the racist cop?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
they really got some good makeup on him for that scene, for those scenes.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel about Kanye West?
Like just in general,
Yeah, talk about how much he like before the stream he was talking about how much he loved Kanye.
that's not true. This slander.
Yeah, tell us more.
I don't. He said some bad shit. I don't know. I know nothing about the guy. I've never heard a song that he's made. The only things I've heard about Kanye West are the things I've heard on podcasts that are mostly about him being batshit insane. So that bad guy probably. That is the. Stop playing Letter League. The fuck even is Letter League? Get out of there.
What do you mean?
So funny. Such a funny joke. Nobody else can see it but me. So great on this podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Kathy, turn the game off.
Fine.
Good. Good job. So funny.
It's funny because I pissed you off.
But you literally cannot play video games during the podcast because you refuse to buy a pair of headphones. So when you play video games, I could hear it.
Headshot.
Yeah, when you try to play Crunker on the podcast, I could hear the fucking headshot.
Headshot.
Kathy, just get some fucking earbuds, bro.
I actually have a mic that I'm just not using because I'm too lazy to set it up.
Set it up!
No. I'm doing the same thing you do to everybody else.
The fuck are you talking about?
Being too lazy to do something.
What the fuck are you talking about, Kathy? When does that
You
occur?
want me to fucking at the group chat? You know what? Let's just get back to Gospel Hill.
No, 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 no. Let's not just get back to Gospel Hill. What the fuck are you talking about?
Let's get back to Gospel Hill. We'll discuss this later.
No, 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 no. You've already brought it up. The whole audience is already aware of this now.
No,
Please.
just get back to Gospel Hill.
No, I wanna hear this example. I wanna hear what you're about to say.
Like when you were too fucking lazy to start calling me Kathy?
That was not the point, but anyway, I guess we will get back to Gospel Hill.
Okay, so what parts do you want to discuss?
I already said I don't know. Like I led with that. That I really don't know what to discuss with this film.
Well, what aspects did you like? What was the favorite aspect of it?
I don't know. Andrew, what the fuck are you doing here?
Hey, Andrew.
What the fuck?
What the fuck what? We're recording the movie review podcast. Okay.
Why'd you kick Andrew?
I didn't kick Andrew. He left, or I guess you kicked him, maybe. And you're
I
trying to
didn't
blame it
kick
on
him.
me. Then he just left on his own, by his own accord.
But the thing about Gospel Hill is that I think the two characters that are most interesting when they're on screen, especially together, are Jack, which is the father of Joel, and John.
John Malcolm.
Also, I want you to guess who plays Father Malcolm.
Samuel L. Jackson? What do you mean guessed? Guess.
Oh wait, you knew?
Yeah!
Oh, I thought you didn't know who he was.
I know who Samuel L. Jackson is, Kathy. Kathy, what the fuck are you doing? It's not funny, it's just annoying. You're just annoying all of the time.
It's funny when it happens. So,
Just fucking spamming links in the group chat for no reason.
it's very funny.
It's not funny at all, it's just annoying.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yo, what up, Mo Diggity?
Hey, what the fuck is going on?
We're recording our movie show. This is not news. We do this like every week.
No, you don't understand. In the fucking like little thing up
No,
here,
I understand.
I'm
I
getting, like, a
understand that
million
cat.
fucking
I
pings.
understand that. Oh God, no! This is not what I meant to do. No.
Yeah, I'm getting like a million fucking pings here, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I just got off work like a few minutes ago, so I wasn't sure if
Yeah,
anything was going
Kathy's just being a shit stain.
Kathy,
Don't worry
you
about
fuck.
it.
All right, enjoy y'all's movie thingy. Bye bye.
You, Kathy, you are actively inconveniencing people. Just stop.
No.
No.
But another interesting thing about this is that the son tries to justify his actions a lot. Like he tries to make himself to be the good person with the landscaping issue. Well, at least tries to paint himself that way.
Well, I mean, man's just gotta work. You
Also,
know?
does he have a scene after the teacher breaks up with him?
I don't know if he does.
I think that's the last scene with him.
I don't remember a decent chunk of this movie.
Another thing, do you want to discuss Dr. Palmer? Because I think Dr. Palmer, the main theme of this movie is getting connected with your roots.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I think it is. You know, how Malcolm has strayed away from his father's roots. You know, Malcolm used to be a part of, I guess, the Civil Rights Act activities until eventually he got scared and he stopped doing it.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
was there a greater point there? It seemed like you were leading to something, which is why I didn't say anything.
And something like that is, you know, what leads to his wife almost being killed, you know, because he didn't do anything.
Then he does do something, and he
Well, for a
punches the guy with the
majority of the movie,
sniper rifle in the face.
well, for the majority of the movie, he doesn't do anything.
That's true. He's just a gross car man
What do you mean
for most
gross?
of the film.
How is he gross?
He looks kind of gross. Not like gross, but
He's an
like
old man.
yeah, but like he's all like dirty and shit from doing the car. And then at the end of the movie, he cleans up, but he has like a nice suit and he looks nice. But before, he looks like a dirty man. He's
What?
dirty because he's outside working on the car all day.
Okay, but I think
Dude, he was dirty. He was.
But I think another interesting comparison is between Jack and John, because both of them are kind of grumpy old men who are fed up with the world.
Yeah, there's certainly a parallel to be had there.
That's why I really like the diner scene where both of them come out and they just kind of look at each other.
Yeah,
I thought that was I thought that was really interesting.
that was an interesting scene. You see, this whole film, I figured, I made like the too obvious call that it was gonna be the grumpy old man who killed Malcolm. What was the name of was it Paul? Was it Paul Malcolm? Was the name of of Samuel L.
Samuel L.
Jackson's character?
Jackson. He killed
He was, yeah, I thought it was gonna be him who killed Samuel L. Jackson, and then it was this like weird, fat, gross old dude that he like brings him to, and is like, "This guy killed your father. You want to shoot him?" He might not have been fat, but like he was like old and gross and not in a good place.
Problem with old people, Riley.
I don't have a problem with old people. He was fucking gross. That was the point.
I think you just think that all old people are gross.
That's not true. Giancarlo is pretty old. He wasn't gross.
Giancarlo was not old in this movie, though.
Was he not? Is he not like in his 70s?
Let me look up.
I don't know why I think that he might not be that old. Actually.
Giancarlo is 64 years old.
Okay, so in this movie he was in his like 50s then.
Did this come out?
I don't know. I think it was like 2010?
2008. So over
2008.
a
Okay.
decade ago.
Okay.
So Giancarlo is like a Minecraft stack years old.
Yeah. But no, that was the point of that character, is to be like gross and disheveled. It's like, yeah, this is the guy.
Uh, why did he kill him again?
Cause he was too good at giving black people rights, I guess.
I would also like to point out, really, Malcolm. Come on, you couldn't have thought of a better name.
Oh, what? Because of Malcolm X?
Yeah,
I know like nothing about Malcolm X except for the name and that he was involved in the civil rights movement somehow.
Really?
Yeah, I know like zero about Malcolm X.
I know a bit about Malcolm X.
I just know there's a guy called Malcolm X, and that's a pretty cool name. And
That's not his
I want everybody to refer to me as Riely X from now on.
Mega Man X.
Mega Man X, yeah.
I want everybody to refer to me as the Caffeinator.
No, don't do that, everybody, because that's the dumb.
I want everybody to refer to me as the Goddess. No.
Yeah, sure, buddy. What else do we have to say about this film?
I This film has like a 5 out of 10 rating on IMDb.
I noticed that the Rotten Tomatoes score was pretty low.
I don't get why. I don't think this movie was bad. I don't think it was like the best movie I've ever watched, but I didn't think it was bad.
Well, I mean the acting quality was kind of trending lower. I guess I could see why.
Could see why, but that's not what I would give it. I think the last part of the movie is better than the first. Hello?
I don't know. I don't know what part I prefer. I probably remember less and less of it as it goes along, because I was not all there when I watched this film.
I like the part where John Malcolm finally gets to Andrew Ryan and
Who's Andrew Ryan? It's so funny, Kathy. You made a reference that I don't get. Congratulations. What
It
the
is
fuck are you
funny.
talking about?
It is funny.
I don't know if
How
it
is
is.
that a joke, Riley?
No, I think you've had enough jokes.
Also, did you know that the guy that played John Malcolm, have you looked at his Wikipedia page?
No, the only thing I know about him is that he plays Darnell's dad in My Name Is Earl. That's what I know him from.
Yeah, this guy got like funding from the Venezuelan government to make a movie.
What the fuck?
Yeah, do you want me to go on Wikipedia?
Sure, tell me more.
Hold on. Let me find him again. Let me read this thing in full because where the fuck is he? His name is Danny Glover. You can go to his Wikipedia page and let's see. Yeah, Venezuela. In early 2006, Harry Belafonte led a delegation of activist/protester Cornel West and activist Santa Cruz Barrios Unos founder director Daniel Name Andre. Okay. In a meeting with President of Hugo Chavez in 2006, in 2006, Glover began work on a film about some guy who led the 18th century revolt in Haiti, and it was reported that Chavez supported the film, hoping that the historical epic will sprinkle Hollywood stardust on his effort to mobilize world public opinion against imperialism and Western oppression. In 2007, Glover agreed with Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez that the film would be financed by Venezuela. On May 19th, 2007, the National Assembly of Venezuela approved giving Glover $18 million for the film. What do you think of that?
That's a lot of money.
Why were they giving fucking $18 million?
So you can make a movie.
Yeah, but that money could have been better spent.
On what? Name one thing.
I don't know, helping the homeless?
The crazy talk.
Uh, is that really all we have to say about the movie?
It might be. I mean, we have wrap up questions still, but other than that, I don't know really what else specific about this movie there is to discuss. Again, sorry, I've
Riley fucking dies live on
yeah,
stream.
a die live on stream. Yep, even though this is not live or a stream, but yeah, it was just like a movie I kind of like sat down and experienced. Like it was not there. I didn't really pay attention to a lot of specific aspects. I kind of just like engrossed myself in the world, and then like things happened, and then the movie was over.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character, Kathy?
I'm gonna say teasing boy number 2.
Yeah, of course. What a
No,
great character.
I'm gonna say my actual favorite character was. I think it might be John Malcolm.
Okay, that's a good pick.
What about you?
I guess it was probably Sarah Malcolm. Was probably my favorite character. I guess she did like a lot of the big leg work. She was kind of the one who was the activist the whole time. She stood up. She why can't I continue sentences? She fought against the Gospel Hill Project. She was good. And she stood up for what she believed in, and I was into it, and she did it the whole time. Like John Malcolm rose up at the end, and that was good, but Sarah had it the whole time, so I'll go ahead and give it to Sarah.
What was your favorite scene, Riley?
Um, I guess I think my favorite scene was probably Samuel L. Jackson's speech about John, like his speech about his son. Like that got me. That got me in the feels. So that I'll probably give it to that. That was a touching scene.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give it to the diner scene.
Good choice.
Now, Kathy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, now Ida. Now Kathy.
Now,
Why are you talking
Kathy.
to yourself, Kathy?
Now, Kathy. What is your rating out of 10 of this movie? Thank you, Kathy. I think I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, that's probably a good range. Maybe I'd give it a 7. I'll be a little more generous than you. I thoroughly enjoyed the film. It was just not it was not super eventful, but like it didn't have to be. But I liked it overall. It was just not anything crazy special. Although I appreciate the message behind it a lot, but like I don't relate a lot to that message because obviously I am not of the African American community.
Wait,
Like
holy shit.
they say this in the film where the woman the teacher says that she understands, and then John Malcolm's like, you'll never understand, and it's like, yeah, I
Wait,
don't I will
wait.
never understand.
Wait, you're not black?
I know, devastating news.
Jesus Christ. What about all those times you said the N-word, Riley?
I've never said I say the W word. That's what I say.
What's a W word?
Wigga.
Say it again.
Wigga. I've said it publicly plenty.
I'm just trying to get it so I can like cut the audio out to make it sound
Oh,
like.
and insert an end sound in front of. Oh, okay. I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
in fact, you just gave me the end sound for it. So
I didn't
thanks.
make an end sound. I just said end. That's not how an end sounds.
It's not.
No, it makes a noise.
Yeah, thank
You're
you.
not going
I
to
knew
trick
you
me
were
into
going to.
making the noise. Oh, I said no. Oh, ah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks, Riley.
I mean, I'm not really concerned if there's a shittily chopped version of me saying the soft A-N word out there.
Okay. So Riley, I gotta ask, what are we watching next week?
See, I don't fucking know, man. I've been throwing movies around in my head all day, most of which I know you'll hate, which will make me sad because they're just movies I want to watch. And I'm trying to think of a movie you won't hate that I also want to watch.
And I'm gonna say this. Remember, I have a nuke.
You do have a nuke. But the thing is, I'm not thinking of movies on purpose to piss you off. I just like a lot of like franchises and shit that I know you don't. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to pick films.
Uh,
God damn it. Okay. You know what? Nah, do I want to pull the trigger on this week? I guess. I guess I've been waiting to watch it. We'll fuck it. We're doing Joker next week.
oh, all right.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch the movie. I haven't. I have HBO Max. I can watch it at any time. It'd probably be good material for the podcast. We'll do Joker. I'll spare you. I was tempted to pick a Power Rangers movie, but I will spare you of that for now.
I've
And we'll
heard
do
Power
Joker
Rangers is
instead.
based, all right.
Power Rangers is sick. I love Power Rangers.
But Joker is a film that I have never watched, and I've heard it's good.
Yeah, I've heard great things, so I'm excited to finally pull the trigger on giving it a watch. So
We
there you
live
go,
in a
folks.
society.
Join us in a society next week for for the Joker. Is this our shortest episode yet?
Yes.
No, Christmas Cupid might have been shorter. I don't know. It's down there, but that's fine. Join us next week for Joker, everybody. Kathy, do you have anything you want to plug? I guess you have the website, which I don't know if you've updated in at any amount of time recently.
I haven't, but I will now that you said that.
What is that URL for people who want to go look at it?
I forgot.
Oh shit.
I think it's. By the way, you didn't put it in any of the descriptions, so.
Oh yeah, I dropped the ball on that, but we plug it. We've been saying it. People can type it into their thing if we could figure out what the website is now because you've forgotten.
I think it's
Did you post it in the Discord in the announcements channel when you did it?
Yeah, but hold on. It's issue https dot slash issuecrewmovies.neocities.org.
Yeah, go to issuecrewmovies.neocities.org, folks. And as for myself, you can find me in a lot of places. But if you go to anchor.fm/Riely Megafeed or the Riely Podcast Megafeed on your podcast your podcast platform of choice, you find the Riely Podcast Megafeed, which is full of years of podcast history, along with Powerverse Juice Bar, the Power Rangers podcast, which is the only currently running podcast on that feed. Although there might be some more soon. But the main thing about that feed is if you go to the description of the feed, it's got all my links, it's got everything. It's got all the podcasts I do, it's got all my socials, all my YouTube and my Twitch. So yeah, go check it out. Go click on all my shit at anchor.fm/Riely Megafeed. Well, all right, gamers. Well, oh, and by the way, I guess I meant to say this at the top, but you may notice a significant downgrade in the visuals if you are a YouTuber, if you are in the YouTube audience. And my apologies for that. Demi Gloom has stepped back from editing. Go ahead.
I have one more thing to say.
Yeah, what's up?
In the comments, I want you guys to demand that Riley plays BioShock.
Maybe don't do that, actually.
Do it.
But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying before Kathy rudely interrupted me. I do apologize for the visuals. Now it's probably just going to be like a shitty 360p picture of the movie poster. But it's a podcast, so just listen to it. That's what it's for. Who cares what it looks like? But yeah, thank you for listening. See you next time. I've been Riley.
Hi.
No, we're saying bye now, not hi. That's the opposite of what we're saying.
Hello and welcome to the Riely and Kathy movie review podcast.
Wow.
I'm
All
joined
right.
by my co-host Riley.
Shut the fuck up, Kathy. See you next time, folks.
Today we are reviewing Joker.